In the bustling town of Nizwa, beneath the vast, starlit skies of Oman, lived a young man named Ilyas. Known for his deep thoughtfulness and kind heart, Ilyas worked as a potter, shaping clay with as much care as he shaped his character. His greatest longing was to truly understand the meaning of guidance and to walk steadfastly upon the path of righteousness. One cool evening, as the muezzin's call to Maghrib prayer floated through the air, Ilyas sat pondering over a verse of the Quran that he had read earlier about the light of guidance. His heart felt like a dusk-shrouded desert-scape, yearning for the lantern that would illuminate his path. Absorbed in these thoughts, he didn't notice an elderly man approach his workshop. The man's face was etched with lines of wisdom, and his eyes sparkled with an uncommon zest for life. He introduced himself as Khalil. Seeing the curiosity in Ilyas's eyes, Khalil unfolded a worn yet vibrant carpet and invited him to sit down. "I have traveled many lands and witnessed the light of guidance in the hearts of those who truly seek it," Khalil began, his voice as soothing as the evening breeze. "Allow me to share a story from my youth, one that might illuminate your quest." Khalil told of a time when he was traveling through the lush valleys of Kashmir. Lost during his journey, he stumbled upon a small, secluded village where the villagers were preparing for the evening prayer. Noticing his confusion and exhaustion, an old woman named Amina invited him to her home. She offered him dates and fresh water, and as they sat on the woven reed mat, she could sense the turmoil in his spirit. "I see you are searching for something more than just your path back to the main road," Amina observed, her voice gentle yet penetrating. "In life, guidance is not always marked by grand illuminations, but often by the soft, subtle light that unfolds before us with each deed of kindness, each word of truth, each step towards patience, and each act of forgiveness," she counseled. Khalil admitted that Amina's words struck a chord deep within him, prompting a transformative realization about his spiritual journey. He no longer sought grandiose signs, but started observing and valuing the gentle whisperings of wisdom in everyday life. As Khalil's story ended, Ilyas felt a warmth spreading through him. He understood that the guidance he sought was not a dazzling flash of light, but a steady flame nurtured by daily acts of faith, humility, and love. The elderly man smiled, and as gracefully as he had appeared, he departed, leaving Ilyas with the gift of understanding that would light his way. Ilyas resumed his craft, but with a newfound insight that guided his hands and heart. The pots he shaped were no longer just vessels of clay. They were symbols of life's beauty and intricacy, shaped by the gentle and persistent touch of the guided soul. Years later, Ilyas himself became a beacon of guidance for others, sharing his story and the lessons learned from his meeting with Khalil. In the quiet moments at his wheel, Ilyas often thought of Khalil's tale, grateful for the lantern of guidance that had illuminated his path, not with a stark glare, but with a gentle glow, allowing him to see the beauty in the journey and the richness of simple truths. And so, in the heart of Nizwa, beneath the ceaseless stars, the lantern of guidance burned brightly, ever gentle, ever illuminating, drawing souls towards the warmth and wisdom it cast.